Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of The Outer Worlds. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're supposed to join me as we kill some fools. Get out of the way, Parvati. Oh my god, the destruction. Pam is helping us. It's kind of a... oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna die. I don't think I saved.
No!
Yeah. Did I not save? Oh no. No, I did. It's just with the magic of YouTube. Okay, so the first room, they're all gone. Because the, it's kind of a weird thing. Pam? Did Pam stop? I don't know. Is she following me? No, she definitely isn't. Oh, yeah. It's kind of a weird thing that, you just activate her, and then off she goes to murder everybody. And it's a bit of a pain, but we're gonna survive. As long as I remember to save. I didn't save in between episodes because I was just in such a hurry, you know. Hi, let me in. The robots are there we go. Are what got me killed, I'm pretty sure. I was too concerned with them. Shut up. These Colossus are big. Yeah, Felix is down. I'm gonna bring him back. It was coming for me. This damage over time is also very, very worrisome. What the heck? Admittedly, this is a terrible weapon to use in this situation. Killing is the best healing. Where is Pam? I think Pam might have died. Freaking hell, Pam. Oh, I didn't know that she died. Okay, well, I guess I'm going before she does, because I don't want her to die. Hey, what's up, everybody? Let's go with the assault rifle. We're gonna be fine, I think. A little bit on the... I don't like this. On the acid side of things. Where is Pam? She's good. Hello. I think that's a blind. That's a blind as well. We're good. You better hope it is. Oh man, she's just confused all the time. I mean, admittedly, there's still an enemy somewhere. There's many of them, in fact. Adrena time. Look at that. You got adverts. Oh, she's just going up. We're gonna explore all the things later.
Watch your hands, Captain. Be a bad time to lose them. Well, I guess any time would be a bad time, but especially now.
I was gonna say. She's just going towards our destination.
Huh?
Hi. Rar. Can we? Oh, this is bad news. Oh no, don't do that. Oh my god, this is really bad news. Stop it. Wow. What? Who was shooting me? It's so slow. You know, when you're in that mode. I also expose myself very much, but it's not a problem.
Watch your hands, Captain.
I know what I'm gonna do. Don't worry about it.
Well, I guess any time would be a bad time.
I mean, I think I know what I'm gonna do.
Huh?
Hi. Oh, I didn't mean to do this. Thought I had a different weapon on. Okay, this is really bad. Is Pam alive? I think I'm gonna die. Because I'm taking damage over time.
We gotta help Felix!
Felix is down. We gotta help Pam. I think Pam is gone. I think Pam is gone. Is she gone? I still hear machinery, but... Oh man, it's impossible to save Pam, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know where she is. What a bummer. Even if she's not, I wouldn't be able to find her now. Unless I left her behind somehow? Which could be. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see her body, so it's like... It's pretty worrisome. She's not even here. Okay, we're good. Oh. Yeah, there's nothing down here. It'd be weird for her to be over here. Now, we need to explore a lot of things, so it's just... I'm just backtracking, because she sort of sent us on a wild goose chase. The freaking assault rifle just loses durability so fast. Am I in the right place? Yes. Yes, I am. Let's see what Parvati was saying last episode about, I think it's looking at me or something. There's apparently a statue down here. Oh. I think it's that one.
Show your boss that you are prime, because you take a dream at a time.
Yeah. Workstation. R. Hide. What do we have? From Eliasson M. to Hide. Lost my ID. Rosemary. Hey, sorry to bother you, but I lost my ID. Don't know how it happened. I have a very strict system for organizing my desk. Someone probably took it. Can you deactivate it and get me a new one? Thanks, Minoru Eliasson. And then Hyde sends a message to Leo. Hey, Rosemary. Is it the same? Hyde. No, this is from Eliasson to Hyde, and this is from Hyde to Leo. Yeah. Hey, Rosemary, you see... Rosemary. Is it there's two Rosemarys? No. I don't understand. Because this is from Rosemary. Hyde. Anyway, hey, Rosemary, you seen Fife around? Pam's old battery is having trouble holding a charge, and all my spares keep disappearing. You know how it goes around here. If something's disappearing, Fife probably swiped it and put it in the facilities office like a trophy. Since your desk is in the lobby isn't too far from facilities, I was hoping you might have spotted him on his way in or something. If you do, tell him Mike Liu has 3 packs of Spacer's Corona to trade for the industrial strength Firefly battery that, quote, disappeared, unquote, last week. I'd appreciate it. Mike. Okay. That's just how it goes. Internal office shenanigans and drama and whatnot. Okay. Yeah, as I got in, I really didn't see that as a statue, because... Well, it doesn't look like a statue, it's just a big globe. Look at that. They're everywhere. This is the facilities. Facility staff only. How pretty. Nothing major. Got a computer. PAM unit energy cell. Oh, that would be another way of activating PAM if you didn't have Parvati with you. But why would you not have Parvati with you? Oh, look at that! you see that? Not doing the sound that the other ones did? That sound. Revolver Mark III. Pistol Mark III. Charged defensive helmet. I'll take that because I think that's new. Gravedigger. That's an actual shovel. What do you mean it's an... It's a level 1 weapon, though. Dig your enemy's grave, then put him in it. It's a unique weapon. I think we've seen that one around a few times. Hello, excuse me. Oh, and that's that. That's the facilities. So yeah, that's the battery that disappeared. We found it. And if we couldn't find it, then we'd have the computer to tell us. And this is the lounge. Everybody's dead. Very much expected. Got a bunch of booze. Oh, I'm stuck on this thing. Over here. What is that? Perfecto. I don't need that. I mean, admittedly, I don't need basically anything from here, but sometimes it's good to have. These damn tech support slackwits. When we barred the door to HR and accounting and made them use the stairwell, they would not stop whining about it, but at every turn they prove me right about it. Noisy little shits are always up to some kind of humbuggery, and the automechanical specialist that's in charge of PAM is the worst fucking one. He's always changing some setting or another for, quote, routine repairs, unquote, and then after all hell breaks loose, it's up to me and my, quote, security team, unquote, to pick up the pieces. That's pretty fucking hard to do something half of my team has paws instead of hands. Wait, it's pretty fucking hard to do, considering half of my team has paws instead of hands. Quote, Canids are easier to manage, unquote, they said. Quote, they're more resource efficient, unquote, they said. Fucking top rungers. And everyone wonders why I'm always drinking in the lounge. Anyway, this guy changed PAM's combat override code again, without telling me again. I don't think, quote, PAM blam thank you ma'am, A2368, unquote, fits security guidelines, but screw it, at least this time it's not about another employee's mother. Oh. The lounge has a very weird tone to the air. It's like... everything is like refracting and it's weird. This place is weird. There's also a Marauder Colossus over here that we definitely didn't kill. Ooh, that is a helmet and a half. I'll take that. I didn't need the Adrena time. Or the light machine gun. Or the light assault rifle. It's curious to see that there's a lot of Marauders, though. Considering that this, you know, they were made. Possibly not here. Yeah, because they were made in... Gorgon. Not necessarily just here. Elevators. But it's not really. It's just fake things. To make us think that the level is bigger than it actually is. It is not. Like this door is also... it also doesn't open. Okay. Is this the vending machine that's making that noise? I think so. Uh-huh. Hefty grade face mask. I don't need that. Do I? Sure, let's take it. Endurin guards. Uncertified mining gear, nothing important. Tactical shotgun 3. Yeah, we got a lot of equipment, I think, already. And this one is barred, which means... oh, it's to HR and accounting. Oh, that's what they were talking about. Entrance not for use by tech support. Yeah, that's kind of cool that, that it ties into the message that we read. Okay, now we're gonna have a lot of messages in here. Oh my god, look at the pipes and whatnot. What the heck's going on? Aren't these supposed to be the fake windows that they have? I don't think so. This is like... what a weird setup. Workstation to Tinsley. Let's see messages here. Mr. Newell. This is from Tinsley. No, there are no socks involved in the production of Spacer's Choice Terra-fried Spratwurst. The T hologram on the machine is likely just malfunctioning. It should read out of stock. Right, okay. And then this is from Tinsley to Sutherland. Miss Sutherland, I regret to inform you that vending machines do not take returns. Please do not try to fit your can of Spacer's Choice Gourmet Saltuna Fillets into the bin cartridge slot, as it will damage the machine and prevent other employees from using it. Thank you so much for your time. So much. You can feel the tiredness.
It's all in the wrist.
We have talked about it before. We have another thing with messages over here. From Jaramillo to Putnam, yeah. Harold, prosperous morning. This is an informal reminder that your adhesive notes are intended to track your trouble tickets. Please do not use your adhesive notes to create patterns on the divider wall. I'd hate to remind you that unsanctioned aesthetic expression is strictly contrary to Spacer's Choice law, and I'd definitely hate to be reprimanded because I didn't warn you. Please endeavor to use the adhesive notes in a manner prescribed by the Spacer's Choice official guidelines. Man. Michael, this is from Jaramillo as well. This is just to tell you that I've reported your recent unsanctioned language to Human Resources. You were recently talking about seeing some of your colleagues as, quote, paranoid, unquote, and, quote, violent, unquote. Try to remember the new guidelines from corporate. Don't call their colleagues paranoid. They are experiencing, quote, dramatically heightened attention, unquote. Don't call your colleagues violent. They are showing, quote, physically assertive behavior, unquote. I'm as concerned as you are about the curious and surprising behavior we've been seeing around the premises, but try to keep your language sanitized. Actually, that's a typo over there, sanitized. Clean language is a matter of security. It's kind of funny that we're seeing this later in the DLC, because we already have the background to that particular guideline from corporate, and we have already seen where that came from, and we also see how it gets translated into the day-to-day office work, where something that was, you know, that was first seen, at least by us as the player, as sort of a goofy twisting of the reality to sort of like ease the morale, it ends up being just like an excuse for the office chiefs to crack down on their underlings. These are all marauders. The ones that we were fighting, they're just marauders.
Easy.
Oh, personal files. What's this? Files located. Tech support would like to remind all employees that this is not the messenger menu. Saving these files will not send a message to another Spacer's Choice employee, even if it is saved to a directory with the same name as said employee. Thank you. Displaying file directory. Is that a joke on old people trying to send emails by creating a file with the email? Because, you know, people who don't know how to use computers, am I right? Character form, Halcyon Hank. This is, yeah, name Halcyon Hank. Class upper. Vacation or vocation, free market champion. Backstory: Halcyon Hank is the long-lost half-brother of Halcyon Helen. At the age of 7, he saved his family from a pirate attack, but he had to leave the ship in a separate escape pod. While the rest of his family was rescued by a passing patrol, Hank's escape pod landed on Monarch, and he had to survive in the wild. Raised among Raptidons, he failed numerous schemes concocted by the cannibalistic iconoclasts who were trying to spread their listless, dependent way of life. Oh, the funny things in here across the colony. Now he's finally made it off Monarch and is ready to save Halcyon from, quote, insert whoever Sally makes as the villain here. That's not a quote. That's actually between square brackets, which is the strategy I personally use when I try to write stuff when I don't know things that I will have to decide later on. Addendum: ask if Sally can make a supporting character that's Hank's love interest. She promised she would last time. Also, if you don't remember who the iconoclasts were, they were the admittedly anti-corporatists, or the admitted, not admittedly, the admitted anti-corporatists of Halcyon, or actually a Monarch, not Halcyon. Halcyon, yeah, it's the whole thing. And they're being portrayed as cannibalistic, which is funny because they're not. It's the other ones that are because of the I'm not going to spoil it for you if you didn't play the original game. But it's kind of funny anyway. But also, I like the word used there, dependent way of life, which is ironic for one, because obviously, you know, because the Byzantium is the biggest dependent of all. Byzantium being the city, the main city, the capital of this place, and they're all completely dependent on the work of everybody else in the colony. But also being a reference to, what's the word? What's the expression? There's an expression. I think it's dependency. I'm not really sure, but in Reaganomics, as if you want to call it that, in neoliberalism, basically, there is an aversion to the dependency on the state, and of course, this game being a satirization of that, it uses the exact same language. The word dependent being quite not exact, but it is still very close to the real life one. And I don't remember what it is, but it's just basically, you know, how dare you be dependent on the state? In this case, there's no state, but also that's what makes it funny, because that word doesn't even make any sense. It's sort of like, for it to make sense in the setting, you need to understand it as a holdover from the time on Earth, where I assume at least at one time there were states, and the people would be dependent on the social programs that the states have, like, you know, a minimum. There's a word for it. There's a word for minimum. What is the word that, you know, for basic income? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. It's not minimum. It's basic income, or, you know, unemployment benefits and stuff like that. That's the dependency that they're referring to there. And obviously, the iconoclasts are at all completely the opposite of that, for many reasons. But also the reason that there's no such social programs in Halcyon. Messages. What do we have over here? From Garcia to Putnam. Harold just sent management my cancellation form regarding our systems and serfdom sessions. I've been told I won't receive a refund on the leisure time I purchased for our group. I'll handle the cancellation fees too. Let's not talk about what happened with Colin at the last session. Let's not talk about Colin at all. Not to management, and not to medical either. If you need something for the injury, I'll see about getting you some AT. That's Adrena time. And I didn't realize that before, because we've seen AT before, and I think this is from Sally Garcia. So there's clearly... Okay, I was gonna say these are the pretty patterns, but I don't think these are the pretty patterns. Probably. I wonder if there are... I don't think there are. They're copies. They're not, like, individually posted. Although they might be copied over. They said all the, you know, the groups pasted from one place to another in the level editor. But I wonder if we're gonna find the person that drew or made the post-its into an unlawful shape or whatnot. Yeah, but these people were dealing with marauders, and they like, everything in their computers is about that. Got some personal files over here. Automechanical repair power siphoning. The file name is PAM power siphoning. Primary author Liu. With a battery shortage, I need to find a way to recharge PAM in a pinch. Vargas and I have to divide up all the remaining batteries, and eventually even those won't hold much of a charge. At least not if you just plug the unit into the wall as designed. Turns out, though, Spacer's Choice batteries actually only charge at half capacity if you use them as intended. I think it's planned obsolescence. They want the batteries to wear out sooner so folks buy more of them. Doesn't make much sense to do it at your own facilities, in my opinion, but what the fuck do I know, right? And yeah, because this is Spacer's Choice, so planned obsolescence for their own. Anyway, I think I found a way to bypass it, at least on the biped modals. If you take two similar units, link their power supplies, and initiate a surge from one unit to the other, it should force the battery to use its full capacity. Basically, I can double the lifespan of our batteries by having the units just jumpstart each other. Not going to use it just yet, though. Always a chance that someone catches wind of it and they close the loophole, so I'd better save it for an emergency. And that's another way to get PAM to work. I cannot believe that they gave PAM a damned N-ray cannon. Talk about overkill. There's not much in the known galaxy deadlier than an N-ray radiation, and once it's let loose, it's hard to contain. Most living things seem to give it off in microscopic doses, not enough to be harmful on its own, but enough to draw larger, deadlier masses of N-rays from one living thing to another within a certain radius. Yeah, we never use those. Those are weird science stuff. Which means I need to take extra care to make sure PAM's cannon is tuned for maximum precision. If the barrel is even 1 degree out of alignment, you'll risk thousands of bits in collateral damage every time she fires it. And we have emails over here from Leo to Vargas. Keep your head down. Last week, a pair of technicians at my designated workplace fell into a pretty bad row. There were a lot of seditious words used. I don't want to repeat them here. Management stepped in. I haven't seen them since. I don't think their indenturement contracts were nullified. Otherwise, I would have received a reprimand myself on account of having worked with terminated colleagues. They haven't been in their domiciles. They haven't been at their stations. I don't think they were fired. I think they deserted. I'm not going to share their names because I don't want that on my audit record. All I know is this: the office isn't working the way it should. Dr. Ambrose is nervous, and when she's nervous, we're all nervous. And this is from Vargas to Leo. Keep your head down. This is in a reply, I think. Michael, one of my colleagues disappeared 3 nights ago. She had been falling behind her deadlines and was medicating herself with adrenatime. I was jealous of her work ethic, so I can't imagine what compelled her to just disappear. Frankly, I'm glad. She was starting to make me look bad. There's something strange happening in the office, and I don't know what to make of it. Nothing's going according to plan. Clarence Mosley had a phrase he muttered now and then, quote, "The Bancroft coefficient is approaching 1, unquote. Apparently there's some fellow named Lucian Bancroft. If he's real, Dr. Ambrose answers to him. I think it's a cipher, or a code name or something. I don't know how chaotic or messy a project has to be before that coefficient hits 1, but I know bad things happen when Lucian Bancroft shows up. Contracts nullified, waste disposed, assets eliminated. Yeah, I'll keep my head down. Judith." Yeah, this place it went down. I mean, we know it went down. We can see with our own eyes. Actually, it's with our character's eyes, but still, it's with eyes. We can see that it went down. And it was all related to marauders. Titus Androidicus. Blood and revenge are hammering in his head. Burbage 2000, Burbage 3000. I think those are the robots that play that. Maybe. It's like the actors, except it's robots somehow. Yep. But we're out of time for the day. So, for right now, I'm Peril RPG, and this has been The Outer Worlds. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.